Yeah.
Lord, I thank you for this day. I thank you for giving me this opportunity, and I give all the glory to you. So how many of you guys know who Navy SEALs are? Navy SEALs, good. Well, statistics show that 70% of men that go into the boot camp for being Navy SEALs quit or are taken out their first day. And these aren't guys that sit around on their couch, eat potato chips. These guys are relentlessly trained in top physical condition for months, and they still don't make it. I'm going to tell you who's relentless and why you need to be relentless. In John 10:10 it says, the devil has come to steal, kill, and destroy. In a lot of ways, the devil's like a Navy SEAL, but he's not really. He doesn't have integrity. He doesn't have other things. He'll do anything at all cost, which is hurting us. He'll do that at all costs, no matter what. But Satan, he doesn't discriminate. He picks the weakest. He doesn't care about your age, your color, your race. He picks the weakest. He picks you when you're not looking. He hits you when you're not looking. And he spits on you when you're down. You know, there's a really well-known saying that says, life's not about the hits you deliver, but the hits you take. And yeah, that may be true, but if you're getting pounded and pounded, I don't care who you are. You can be as strong as you want, but you're going to be out for the count. That's why us as Christians, we need to be blankets of protection for those in need, just like Jesus was. Because the devil, he can do all this. He can try and make us do bad things, all this, that, and the other. But God showed he cared 110% more when he got up on that cross and died. And if you think about how he died, how it happened, what happened, I think you'd be moved that much more. I mean, he was spit on, hit, kicked, put a crown of thorns over him. He was cussed at. They made fun of him by people that he did nothing to but love. I mean, it's not like he wanted to. In fact, in Luke 22, verse 42, it says, Father, if you are willing, please take this cup from me. Please take this cup away from me. Yet I want your will to be done, not mine. He did it because he knew what he was doing. He did it because he knew his blood would be a blanket of protection for us. In a lot of ways, Jesus was like the Secret Service. And you know, whenever you get shot at, whenever you hear a bullet, you want to get small, you want to get down. But in the Secret Service, they teach you to get big and get wide. And you know, whenever Ronald Reagan was shot at, the Secret Serviceman, he got out in front of him and he got big. I mean, y'all know that's exactly what Jesus looked like. He had his arms out. He was willing to die. The Secret Serviceman, he took 3 shots to the stomach. The only one that hit the president, it went around the Secret Serviceman and hit the door. Ronald Reagan would have died, no doubt about it, if it wasn't for him. Him and Jesus, they're exactly the same. Because they were willing to die on a split second, not even thinking about it, out of love and compassion and respect. And in a lot of ways, we need to be like both of them for the hurting. Let ourselves die. Let our reputations die. For those people, those kids that are apparently our friends that we won't know in a couple of years. Those ones that probably talk about us behind our back and probably only our friends for certain reasons. And it says in Mark 16:15, it says, go into all the world and preach the good news to everyone. Not just your friends, not just your family, the hurting, the actual hurting. That girl that all the other girls call a slut. That guy that all the other guys call gay. That guy, that girl that people push down in the hallway and don't think twice about it. Because to them, it's one more reason to go home and say, that person doesn't love me and they're a Christian. How could anyone love me? And they go home and they play thoughts of suicide within their head. And they do all these things and you think, it doesn't happen. I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't happen to me. But it does. Do you not see what you can do? Their eternity lies in your hands. Their blood lies in your hands. It's on you. You need to be relentless because Jesus willingly died. He wanted to do it. And because life is so short. I mean, life is like, this is life and this is eternity. Life is like an MMA fight or a Super Bowl. It's so short, but what you do matters so much. You can do so many things across the world, things that you don't even know you can do. And you know, people say, I can't do things. Bad things are happening all over the world, but that's just Satan's last-ditch effort to try and stop it. And the only way we can make it happen is if we're hungry, if we want it, and if we're relentless. God, I thank you